Hey, what's up fellow viewers, it's Coffee and Nachos and I'm back with another video on YouTube. This time I want to kind of talk about something that's bothered me and I know it bothers a lot of other people. But first of all, I just want to start off by introducing the gameplay. I'm doing some kill confirmed on bootleg with the P90 with extended mags and kick. So I get a few decent sprays every now and then. And this setup is really good with Extreme Conditioning Pro because I kind of just run around with Stalker Pro as well, aim down the sights and get a few decent clips and gameplays to upload, I guess, and commentate over. So, the topic I want to talk about today is the fear of public speaking, and it's a massive thing throughout the world. I know it bothers a lot of people, and it's one of the most feared things in the world. I've read some statistics, and it says that it's feared more than death. At least it says that on the page I was on. And if you kind of say that out a few times, people would rather kill themselves than do a speech in public. It really sounds kind of brittle. So I used to have this problem with speaking in front of a crowd, so I thought I would tell you some tips that hopefully helps you guys out if you are suffering with the same problem I did. And I know these tips work, obviously, because I had the same problem as well. So yeah, I'll start out with the first tip. The first tip is to remember that if you are at least in the situation that I was in when you're in a classroom and it's just in front of like 20 people tops and everyone else has to do it, you need to remember that everyone else has to do it as well. Obviously not all of you are in this situation, but most of you at a teenage level, I guess, and still in school, most likely everyone is going to have to do the speech as well. And just remember, everyone else is scared because everyone else, or most of the people at least, are really scared of speaking, and that should kind of motivate you to do a good job because other people are scared too and you're not alone. Another tip that I used recently in my speech to get over it is to kind of tell everyone or make it known that you're not scared, and doing that will make everyone think that you're not scared, obviously, and that way you can kind of act not scared up there and act confident, and you will start being confident. And it sounds kind of weird at first, but it actually does work. I just did it recently. Kind of let everyone, what I did at least, I let everyone know beforehand that, you know, I'll go first, I'm not too scared, I'm kind of confident. I'll show you guys how to do it so you can learn from that and stuff like that. And it actually worked. I was actually not very confident at all, I was really scared. But I went up there and everyone thought that I wasn't, so I could kind of act like it, and it made it much easier. The third tip I have to say is kind of think how pointless a speech is compared to everything else that's going bad in the world. That's also kind of a weird tip, I guess, but just think of it, like every 3 seconds people are like dying and being reborn, and like someone's house just burnt down, someone just got raped, and someone just, you know, all this tragic things are happening, like global warming. Just remember, like, Hitler used to kill tons of people. Compared to all of those things, how small and how worthless is just doing a small speech? Like, just think about it that way, and just think about the whole universe and how small you are compared to everything else. It kind of trips you out, I guess, gives you a bit of a mind fuck, but if you truly think about it, it kind of does help ease the worrying and stuff. So tip 4, I think it is, I don't recommend everyone to do this, but kind of psych yourself up beforehand. What I tend to do is listen to some really fast-paced, heavy music, like Make Them Suffer, or a bit of Parkway Drive, or Bring Me the Horizon. Kind of just get you in the mood to go out there. Sometimes you can just get a friend to flick you with a rubber band on your arm, kind of get you some intense pain going, distract you, your nervousness, and keeps you kind of confident and on a mindset, I guess. Another tip is to kind of take control of your mind. I know this doesn't really work all the time, but just think that the only thing stopping yourself is your own mind. Like, you caring what other people think kind of influences you to be more nervous and anxious and scared. So if you can kind of control your mind and kind of stop caring what other people think, and I think over time with dealing with shit and getting older and whatnot, you start to stop caring what other people think. But if you're like a teen and you're young, your peer group is really the most important thing to you, like, usually. So kind of just try and control your mind, think that the only thing stopping yourself is your own mind, and kind of just let loose and just go straight, run straight. No, I don't know. yeah, so that can help. Tip 4, oh wait, tip 4, I don't know what tip it is, tip 6 I think. Take the fear head on. I know personally this is probably the most scariest thing to do, but one of the best ways of dealing with the fear is just facing it head on. And once you've like come out and survived from it, like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just deal with it head on, you'll learn from your mistakes and you can only move forward. So like once you've hit rock bottom, you can only go up. So kind of take that into mind. Stop worrying, because worrying is just like waiting outside on a sunny day with an umbrella waiting for it to rain. Like there's no point in it. Just keep a positive mindset and just deal with it. I'll tell you a little story about when I was in year 9, which was 2 years ago. I had to do a speech on satellite TVs and I was so scared. I was so afraid of doing it, and I would procrastinate, I would take days off not to do it. I would do anything. I would say my speech isn't ready even though it was completely ready, and I actually just did not want to do the speech. One day, there was no way out. I was in class, I had to do it. All the kids were staring at me, my legs were shaking, my voice kept breaking. I had to keep like kicking my legs out because they were shaking that much. I could barely stand. I was so scared. I felt like I was going to faint. But I got through it, and everyone gave me like a round of applause because they knew how scared I was. So I kind of dealt with it head on, and from that I learnt, and I got better. I got more confident. So every other speech I got a little bit better, and within time you'll slowly get better. So yeah, and if you have problems with shaking, try and lean on something. That tends to help. But yeah, that's all for this commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you liked it. Comment if you want me to talk about any particular topic in mind. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out some of my others and maybe subscribe. Thanks for watching.